What's up, guys? My name is Adrian from The Deviants, and today we're going to be reacting to Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood episode 45. So last time we finally got to see Ed after a long period of time. Him and the other two chimeras that were with him, they escaped the northern forces, and right now Ed is going to figure out how to find his brother Al. Don't know how he's going to do that. Right now, Al is with his father, helping rebuild the place with the church. I'm forgetting the name right now. It starts with an L. But so while they were helping rebuild, Father Hohenheim told Al everything that has happened to him, like why he's immortal and why he has powers, and who Father is and stuff like that. So Al's kind of clued in, and then in turn Al showed Hohenheim about the reverse transmutation circle. There we go, that's the word. The reverse symbol. So maybe Hohenheim might use that somehow. I don't know how, but he might use it now that he has the information. We ended off on Ling finally taking control over his body, over greed. It was due to the fact that greed killed the lizard dude, I think a lizard or frog chimera, which was the old greed's friend, and through the memories and the flashbacks, Ling was able to take control. So right now, Ling is in the process of fighting Wrath, or King Bradley, with Pride watching. I don't know exactly what's going to happen between that, because as far as I know, Ling doesn't know the kid is Pride, or maybe he does know because he kind of shared the same mind with Greed, and obviously Greed knows who Pride is, pretty sure. So maybe he does know that the kid is Pride. I'm not sure. If he doesn't know, then I don't know how Ling might survive this, because he's gonna get blindsided by Pride, and Pride is probably one of the strongest ones. And then there's still, Mustang, who we haven't seen for a while. Olivier just found out that the true plans of the government, and rada. So, without further ado, let's get straight on into this. Make sure to support the original content, as always. Alright, let's get going in 3, 2, 1, and...
Maybe you can explain this, Wrath. What the hell is happening to me?
Oh, wait.
Why am I seeing these things? They keep clawing.
It's still Green in control? Woo! Love the glowing eye effect on Bradley. Oh! Oh! That was sick! This is probably the best fight scene we've had. Ha! Get that ultimate shield.
I'm terribly sorry, sir. He overpowered the security patrol.
Yes, I'm not surprised. He came close to overpowering me.
Oh, my.
Pride is not happy about that.
I demand you retire.
Wait, what?
But I plan to make Alex my successor.
You mean that sniveling jellyfish? Leave the family.
He's not a jellyfish.
Engage your sister in combat.
What?
The victor shall earn my title as head of the family. Do you find this acceptable, Olivier?
Yes. I'd have it no other way.
No! Enough!
Oh my gosh.
And what have your eyes seen? Have you exiled mother and father to a foreign land so they can't be taken hostage?
Yes.
Get out, loser.
Oh, I feel so bad for Alex.
Wait, you mean you're gonna cross the desert all by yourself?
Yes.
All right, everyone. Let's help her out. Hand over any extra food.
They sure are nice, huh? You don't even want to help them? Well, that's probably for the best. But you could go to Central. I mean, that's where you can learn the true way to gain immortality. You could even help save all of these.
No.
I've got to get back to Central.
Oh no. You're playing right into... Yep.
Idiot. I'm gonna stuff you in a jar once we get to Central.
Where are we?
We've used this place as a
Oh,
hideout
yeah.
before.
And you're positive that your brother's here?
He's not here.
Hey, there's nobody here. Yeah, you really know your brother.
We busted our tails for hundreds of miles for an empty house.
Oh.
Oh, well, that did the trick. Thanks, Edward. You're too kind. It's amazing that you're not a giant fat ass. What's the matter?
Is he trying to fight?
It's greed. He's starting to fight back. Hey! No, 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 no! Fight him back, you idiot! Don't let him overpower you! The one that they call their father. He's gonna open the portal. On the day of reckoning. I could be wrong.
It's a day of
about
reckoning.
this.
Pain in the ass prince. He needs to learn to keep his big mouth shut.
Is that you, Greed?
Yeah. What tipped you off?
The voice change?
Aren't you gonna try to capture us?
No. He said he had a falling out, right?
Been listening to anything the prince told you? I'm working on my solo career now.
Why don't you team up with us?
I mean, he just said he likes it.
You've got
He
nowhere
works
to
solo.
go. Why not come with us?
Up yours, kid. This world is my possession, not yours. Now it's a different story if you want to follow me. How many times do I have to tell you? I'm Greed, not Ling.
It's too difficult to keep track of. I'll just call you Greeling from now on.
No!
Greeling?
Listen to me, Greeling. I'll follow you.
All right, kid. But working for me means you have to live in the shadows. I don't want to hear any regrets.
I get the feeling I won't be seeing Winry or Al for a while. The day of reckoning, huh?
The
I've got
teacher,
a
right?
message for you from Alphonse and some man named Hohenheim.
Oh.
I see. That sounds like it's pretty serious. The day of reckoning, huh?
Well, look at this. An Ishvalan with dark glasses and sideburns, and a big guy with a mohawk. You look just like they said you would. Where can we talk in private?
Is that the only way you can get their attention? Oh, they're getting the band together.
Ah, yes, the day of reckoning. Your timing couldn't be better. You're friends with Lieutenant Hawkeye, correct?
Hey, Risa! Yoo-hoo over here!
Long time no see, Rebecca.
I think it's time you set me up with a nice guy from Central.
Here, this is the nicest guy I know.
Oh, Hayate, how can your master be so cold-blooded and cruel?
This is like a message on the collar, right? Yes!
But I'm thinking about transferring back east.
What is
Really?
Havoc gonna
We'll
do?
miss you around here. I wish I had a better going away gift, but I'm sure you'll like this. Here you go.
You heard the lady. She says hi. Was it really necessary that you hide?
She and I are both under constant surveillance.
You look like you could use one too, Colonel.
No thanks. I'd better take off.
No, trust me, you can use this one.
Be prepared for the coming spring, when the promised day arrives. The North and East will make their move.
Pride's gonna show up. No, why you just throw it away? Oh, okay, thank goodness. So what I'm guessing is the promised day is going to happen when the North and the East have their training day. So Rebecca and Hawkeye were talking about the North and the East, and then later on, when he was reading the note, is saying something about North and East as well. So I'm guessing it's when they have their competition or training day. At first, I was thinking, oh, I mean, it would make sense if the promise day is the anniversary of when that nation became independent. I don't know. It just seemed like a nice way to put it, but I don't think it's. Yeah, I mean, it still could be, but I don't think it's what they're going for right now. So they are getting the band together. So everyone that has had contact with like Al and Ed are receiving this message that like, hey, this is what's gonna happen during the promise day, right? The promise day. So we have everyone from, or the main two people from Fort Briggs. We have the teacher and her husband. We have Hohenheim and Al. We have Ed. I don't know necessarily what Greed and them are going to do right now, because Ed even said that he might not see Al and Winry for a while. So, I mean, Greed did give him, or Ling did give him the hint that when Father does open up the portal, that Al and Ed should jump into it, because that's the best chance of them getting their bodies back, which does make sense. But did Olivia get that message as well? I feel like she did. I don't remember though. But just basically everyone that has had contact with Ed and Al and are on their side has gotten the message. I don't know what they're gonna do with that information, but they have the information. So I don't know if they're gonna do like a counterattack. They're gonna wait until the promised day comes, if they know exactly what the promised day is, or what. I don't exactly know what they're going to do to fight against it. So Greed made it out alive, surprisingly. Pride didn't use his abilities at all. I'm not too sure why. Maybe just to keep the illusion of him still being like a selfless, or not selfless, what am I talking about? A defenseless kid. So he just let Bradley do it, and then if Bradley like was up against a wall, then Pride would step in. But he didn't. Smart of Pride. And then Greed got away. Ling took that opportunity to relay Ed the message about the promised day, and stuff like that. And then Olivier took over the mansion. I really feel bad for Alex. I don't exactly know why Olivier is still like going hard at Alex. Like I know she probably does think less of Alex because of what he did, leaving the military, but I wouldn't do that to my sibling. Like, just completely, I wouldn't say disown him from a family, but like take his spot in taking over the family estate. And I didn't think she necessarily needed that in order to make the family leave to another country, but she did do this. I'm guessing to lead her family to a different country so that they're not like captive in this, which obviously it's smart, but I still feel bad for Alex. Then lastly, the thing we got was with May, and she is going back to Central, which I think this is the only problem that's going to happen, is that she's going to get to Central, and I don't know how Envy is going to escape, but he's going to escape and get a hold of a Philosopher's Stone. With that being said, I don't think there's many Philosopher's Stones out there that can fuel Envy. I feel like the only Philosopher's Stone we know of, I mean, there's one with Al, or I mean Ed, but they're I'm guessing they're moving farther away from Central. The only other one we know of is with the Crimson Alchemist has it. But, you know, knowing Father, he probably has some stash somewhere or something like that. But yeah, May's going to Central. I feel as though Envy is going to get his body back. Like that, I feel like that's like the main point of why they showed May and her going back, is to like have Envy come back. But I don't know how much that's going to affect the story. But then everything else was just like Greed and Ling, or Galing, talking to Ed, letting him know what's exactly going on, and then the message being sent to everyone, letting them know to be ready. I also like how when it came to Hawkeye, they stopped talking about it, and it was more of passing notes, because they know how strictly they're monitored in Central. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the next couple episodes. We're on 45. I believe there's 60-something episodes, so we still have like 20-ish so episodes left. But they're getting the band together, so I'm pretty sure there's going to be a big, I wouldn't say fight, but a big confrontation coming up soon. So I'm really looking forward to that. So, that was my reaction to Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood episode 45. If you like my reaction, make sure to like and subscribe. If you guys want me to know anything more, put in the comment section down below. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.